Topic Show with Rashad, Bilal, executive produced by Kevin Egger. Welcome back to the Trending Topic Show. I'm your host, Rashad Bilal. We have a very special guest today, Jason Johnson. Thank you for joining us, a.k.a. Shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, a native.
Thanks for having me, bro.
So, yes, first and foremost, thank you for coming. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
So we're going to have we're going to talk about a lot of different things. You're an entrepreneur, you're a musician. You're also into fitness as well.
Yes, sir.
So we want to start with the entrepreneurial business side of it.
Okay.
So you was telling me you have a transportation company, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you talk about that?
My brother and I, we own and operate a car service, black truck service, JJE Unlimited LLC, and his is, USE Unlimited LLC, but with an unlimited brand collectively. And that's something that trickled down from my father, like just the title of things, the whole unlimited mindset. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's the name of the company. Been up and running for the past 2 years, so we're still new at it. We're still expanding and learning, and it's gonna be a process, but wouldn't have it any other way. Haven't worked for anybody since then, and it's a good feeling.
That's dope. So what's the steps that you took in opening up your business? Because a lot of times people want to start a business, mm-hmm. but they don't really have enough confidence to mm-hmm. actually take that leap of faith, because it's different. If you work in a job, you know you're gonna get paid. You work in a business, anything can happen.
Yeah, for sure.
So A, psychologically, how did you prep yourself? And then B, what was the steps that you took to actually get it off the ground?
Okay, so mentally I had to see it actually happen first. So when my brother, he took the leap of faith first, and I seen it was working for him. You get what I'm saying? So we went the whole Uber and Lyft route first. You get what I'm saying? To generate a base. And he's like, nah, it's working. Trust me. So once I saw it was working for him, it's like, I know he's not gonna steer me wrong. I'm big, bro. So it's like, if he's saying it's working, I'm gonna just come through and amplify things. So it's like, all right, cool. Let's figure it out. So I did that. Then once you got in the swing of things, I actually got in the truck. I'm like, okay, this is a good idea. You get what I'm saying? Then the next step, as far as like making it a business and becoming a private situation, was going to get an LLC. So once I went that direction, after first year, we dealt with an accountant, and he was saying, being that the way it's designed and set up, that we should perhaps think about an S corp. So we went from an LLC to an S corp. Then you go get your business account, and that's where we're at currently.
And you gotta put your website together and all that.
Yep. Well, we have like an Instagram. It's not really active.
Okay.
And to be honest, if just being honest with the people, we haven't really tapped into the whole marketing side of things. It's more so word of mouth. It's we're kind of not trying to bite off too much we could chew right now. We got a nice little flow, and the more the merrier, but we plan on spending those marketing dollars and things of that nature when we know everything is right on our side of things, and that just comes with us expanding and things of that nature.
So how is it working with family? A lot of times people say you shouldn't work with family, or you should work with family. So you work with your brother, and you're the biggest brother, you're the big brother, like you said. So is that difficult? Y'all argue, y'all fight, or?
It's a dope dynamic, because he gives me that respect level, like whatever big brother says is how it's gonna go. But I give him I reciprocate the same respect level as well. Like, I'm gonna run it by little bro, you get what I'm saying? And sometimes he'll have the right answer, and I'll be like, you right, I didn't even think about it like that. And we'll just feed off of each other. So it's not even really a age thing, or I'm always right, you always wrong. It's let's talk about it, let's communicate, and just be honest with each other. I feel like in any situation, honesty is gonna get you through it, and talk about things.
So, you go to the airport only, or you do other rides as well?
Nah, whatever you need. Like, sometimes we tow.
Oh, okay.
Like as far as like help moving things
Yeah.
and things of that nature. Do like pretty much like a soccer pickup every now and then for a couple clients that I have. So pretty much multi-purpose. Whatever you need, you can contact us.
Any snowplow?
We don't.
Okay.
I would love if we could put a plow on the front of a Suburban. I'd definitely consider that for the
Yeah.
winter, for real, for real.
Yeah. It didn't really snow that much last winter.
Yeah. But that would definitely be a good idea. I just never thought about putting it on a Suburban.
So as far as marketing, like, how do you actually get clients then? If you don't really like market too heavy, how do people reach out to you?
So, like I said, we use Uber and Lyft to generate a base. So that comes from just conversation. Hey, how you doing? Having a business card and people feeling your energy, respecting your professionalism, and maybe considering like, you know what, I want to do business with you privately. You know what I'm saying? Then word of mouth from like family members. Yeah, that's pretty much yeah.
So even when you was doing Uber and Lyft, you had the vision of opening your own company.
Absolutely.
Because that's important too. Because a lot of times you're doing one thing, but you have to grow. It's like, you know what I mean? But a lot of times people don't see further than their current situation.
I tell people all the time, development is a beautiful thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, of course, we want to jump all the way out the window and make sure all of our T's are crossed and our I's are dotted, but start the sentence. You get what I'm saying? Like, start off with a word, get it going, and then develop that sentence into a phrase or a paragraph, and then finally got a paper, whatever it may be. But development is a beautiful thing, so don't rush it. Just do it. Like, not to sound cliche, but get it done.
And you got to have a vision too. And it's like I said, I like that because even when you was doing one thing, you was already thinking about the next move. Life's like chess.
Yeah, it is.
You always got to think about your next move. It's not just like your current move that you're in right now.
Because then you kind of like standing still if you're not thinking 12 steps ahead. Because you just, you settle in a sense. It's like, nah, you got to keep the mind working and figuring out what your next strategic move is going to be. So you always do have a plan B, so to speak.
No, that's a fact. So how important is relationships? Because it sounds like you built your business pretty much on relationships. Yeah. So that's another thing people don't fully understand
they don't
either.
Get that either.
And it's way more beneficial to make friends than to make enemies.
Absolutely.
And,
more bees with honey. Exactly. I love to say that.
And you never know, like even the littlest thing like saying hello to somebody or just introducing yourself, you never know who that person might be. So can you talk about that a little bit as far as like how that's helped your business and just in general in life, like how important relationships are?
Relationships, they go a long way. Contact's worth more than money in some situations. You got to treat people like you'd want to be treated, or sometimes people ask me like, but how do you, what if that's your grandmother right there? Like, you would want somebody to hold the door for her or help her with her bags, whatever it may be, but you just got to treat people with common courtesy, have some decency, and just talk. You never know. So if you're thinking about saying something to somebody, just say it. Like, you never know. It doesn't hurt to ask a question.
And like I said, especially in your business, because people in the car, they want to talk. Like that happens a lot. They talk about their problems and all that stuff.
Everything. I done heard it all, man. I done heard it all, man.
It's like a therapist.
Yeah, definitely. And I sit there and listen because you never know what somebody's going through.
Yeah.
And you also never know what you might be able to get yourself into just from listening. And maybe I could interject right here and throw my sauce on it.
So what's the vision? What's the vision for the company? Do you have like a 5-year plan of where you want to see the company in a couple years?
We just trying to expand as far as trucks go, and then that brings me back to the whole marketing strategy and then blowing it up. But the more trucks, the bigger the business.
How many trucks do you have now?
4.
4?
Yeah, 4.
You own 4 trucks?
My brother owns 2, and I own 2. Yeah.
So, all right. So you have other drivers besides you two?
Exactly. Yeah.
So so let's talk about that then. So. All right, you two are the owners of the company?
Yes.
And then you have 2 employees, contractors?
Yeah, like independent contractors, basically.
So how is that as far as finding employees, pretty much? Like,
Pretty much like any other like Craigslist finding or anything like that. You just gotta and once again word of mouth, because you're outside. And when I was actually active driving, there's drivers at gas stations all over NYC. So it's just once again a conversation. And you know, some people are afraid to have that conversation, but I think it's worth it.
Well, it's human nature. Like, we're trained as little kids not to talk to strangers.
True.
So we naturally become introverts. And then it's the whole thing, no new friends. And it's like a whole culture of like not introducing.
I don't really get that. I don't get that.
Never really made any sense if you really think about it.
It sounds like
nonsense. Complete nonsense. So, all right. So, okay. So you got 4 trucks. So how did y'all do that? Did you like once you started making more money, put more money into the business and just develop it that way? Or like, how did you go from like 1 or 2 trucks to 3 to 4 trucks?
Yeah, it's more so like a okay, get this startup bread, let's use this here, and finance them. The plan is to eventually not have to finance a truck, but you could just buy it outright to get a better deal. You get what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about all those interest rates they try to hit you with. But yeah, basically stack and then reinvest. So
that's another thing, so people don't understand. Like, even when Nipsey was like all money in, it's like when you run a business, you got to put the money back in.
He's flipping. It's not just staying.
It's not just people want to just, as soon as they get a profit, they want to spend it.
Yeah, nah.
You're not going to go nowhere like that.
Exactly.
Can you explain that to people? Because people don't fully understand, especially in business. Like, it's not money to just, money is used for a tool to make more money, to do different things, not to just splurge.
Nah, exactly. And then you don't want to make purchases that really have no value. Like, literally, like, soon as you put them on or drive them off, have no value. Like, sometimes my brother, he's like, yo, when we get the money right, we're going to get this type of whip. And I'm like, yo, bro, I feel you, but if I can't make money from the car, I'm good. Like, I used to want to do that. And my brother's 5 years younger than me, so I get it. But it's like, nah, bro, we got to stay the course. You get what I'm saying? Like,
so, all right, so more trucks. That's the goal.
Yep.
More trucks on the road.
Trucks.
All right, looking forward to it. So let's talk about music, because you're a musician also.
Yes.
So, all right, can you talk about the history of music? So, like, what got you into be interested in music?
So my father, he was in the music industry, like an executive producer for Timberland Productions. Okay. So, and he started off cutting hair. So before the executive producer, he was like one of the first celebrity barbers from Mount Vernon. Started off with like Heavy D, Diddy. He was cutting Derek Jeter's hair. Now that's like his best friend.
Oh, okay. Dope.
You know, so. He got a lot of things going on. He's always been involved, and I just was trying to figure out my place. I thought about the whole management thing because, you know, that was his angle as well. But you got to be in a position to manage somebody. So it's like, I'm manage somebody, I got to get my life together. So it's like that didn't work. After I graduated from UConn, it was like...
You went to UConn?
Yeah.
When did you graduate?
2011.
Were they good then? Basketball team?
Kimber, yeah, they won.
Kimber Walker?
Yeah.
Did you know him?
Nah.
Okay.
I didn't get a
They had
chance
Shabazz Napier that year too?
Yeah, all of them.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
What'd you study?
Communications.
Okay, nice.
I took the easy way out, some would say. Nah, but in all realness, I value my degree till this day, because a lot of people say, "Oh, I didn't get to use my degree," but I definitely think it's helped me in my scope on life. So, you know, I might not have the typical desk job or being able to use it in that type of setting, like a traditional setting, but I feel like it's helped me navigate through life,
for sure. And the experiences, it's just, you know, it's college is an experience that you really can't get anywhere else, because it's not, you can't get that in the real world.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
It's different.
Yeah, so it's a whole different vibe.
It's different.
All right, so the music. So you was in UConn.
Yeah, well, I commuted.
Okay.
I commuted.
Oh, you commuted?
Yeah, I commuted to the Stanford campus.
Okay.
So yeah, once that was done, it was like things just started pointing in that direction as far as rapping, or because I used to always play around with it. Then like I had a partner. Shout outs to Michael Merlot. He was going at it, and I was just kind of like his partner, like sitting in and investing time. You get what I'm saying? Because I ain't have no money to really invest, and I'm not in no position to be a manager. So it's like, I'm just here to invest time. Let's figure it out together. So he did his thing. Then he ends up leaving, and then I'm kind of like stuck here by myself. I'm like, so like 2016, I started taking it serious and haven't stopped since. Publicly, since 2016.
So Black Vanity, what's Black Vanity?
Black Vanity, on the surface, is black excellence, black pride, pride in your appearance. And
what does black excellence mean to you? Because I'm curious, because it's a very popular term, but like for you personally.
It's vague too, but black excellence is I don't want to say awareness necessarily, but it ties into everything we stand for as a culture, but magnified in a positive light. But I don't want to say, and I don't even necessarily want to say your typical positive light, but like, okay, maybe this will help me explain it better. I want Black Vanity to redefine dope. So when I say black excellence and I attach it to Black Vanity, I want some of our standards within our culture to change. Like, for example, when people gain weight in our culture, our community, they'll chalk it up by saying, oh, I'm eating good, I'm getting money. That's not necessarily it. You get what I'm saying? It's detrimental to your health. You might have just got a great job. You get what I'm saying? Nice career job and your pockets is fat now, but let's try to get those type of opportunities and stay in shape. Like what happened to, I just feel like that aspect of our culture is like, we don't know what dope is, and we define dope. You get what I'm saying? So we could say this is dope, and the rest of the world will follow. So let's try to do that. Let's contribute to that if possible.
No, that's dope. So that's dope. So all right. So you have Black Vanity, and it's how many people is involved in it's a record label, right?
Black Vanity is a movement, but Black Vanity Records, that's Oakland Winthrop and Yaya. They are a part of the plan, the vision. They're pivotal pieces to the puzzle. I can't do it without them. So
they're R&B singers or rappers or?
Oakland Winthrop, he's a rapper. Well, they both rappers. Yaya, she's a female rapper from Yonkers. Oakland Winthrop, he's a rapper from White Plains.
Who's your favorite rapper of all time?
All time, I gotta go Hov, but Kiss was my influence to like start trying to write and stuff like that. Jadakiss.
So all right. So coming from that era of the '90s, early 2000s, to where we at now, it's completely different, right? Like, it's completely different.
Yeah.
So like, what's your take on music, the state of music as it stands right now?
I feel like the shift is occurring. I feel like it's still twisted, but I feel like the appreciation, because history repeats itself. So I feel like the appreciation for hip hop and lyrics is coming back around. It might not ever get back to the golden era or be on that level of that magnitude of, oh, we want hit, because you got the youth that kind of like dictate what's hot. So I don't know if they're necessarily trying to hear all of that, but I definitely feel like, because I'm 31, so I feel like 26 and up could appreciate what we plan to bring to the table, and like just hip hop and rap, like good quality rap in general.
So you're more focused on lyrics as opposed to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like nowadays, like, I mean, I think Tekashi was a perfect example of that. Like, your packaging is more important than your music.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean? Music is kind of like secondary to your packaging. So for what y'all are doing, is it the reverse or is it a little bit in between? Or?
We trying to give them that real, as authentic as possible. There's times where we're like, we gotta make a song that sounds like this, but it's like, nah, because if you stand out, you will get noticed, especially in this era. But you gotta keep kicking. It's gonna be a hard kick, but you gotta keep kicking. But I don't want to, I don't want to say I'm anti-auto-tune and anti-mumble, but I just won't do it because it's no way I'll stand out like that. If everything I click, open up, sounds like this, nah, I'm just gonna stick to what I'm doing, what we doing. Like, conform for what? Like, we'll be appreciated that way.
So I feel like the internet is a gift and a curse for a lot of artists because it's made it easier
Absolutely.
to be seen. Like, you don't have to be with a major record label.
No.
You can blow up on YouTube, on Instagram, right? But with that, it's also made it harder because now there's a million people to compete with. So how do you see it? And for y'all personally, how are you planning on breaking through and navigating through that? Because like I said, I mean, you do have a voice now because anybody can hear it, but it kind of gets drowned out a lot of times because there's so many other people from all over the world.
The good thing about not conforming is you stand out whether it's popular consensus or not. So it's gonna take time. But as long as we never conform or quit, I feel like we'll eventually be successful at what we're trying to do. And being that there's a lot of people doing the conformist type of sound, we already ahead of them in the race. That's just the way I see it. And then another thing, people fail to realize you have to invest in yourself when it comes to this. And I'm not talking about an Instagram ad. You get them saying? It's more than that. You get them saying? Like, you get your numbers up on Instagram and all that. Like, that's cool. But it takes more than that. And then the era of people just finding you, I don't believe in it. I'm not relying on it. So I know you got to spend some money. Like, it costs money to make money.
So like, how do artists break themselves now? Like, because showcases, do people still go to showcases?
People do showcases. And that's another thing. Like, I don't have the right answer. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I don't necessarily say he or she's gonna have the right answer for me because that's what worked for them. I got a whole different sound, approach. So I just gotta figure out what's been working for me and make changes where they're necessary and just trial and error.
Have you watched the Wu-Tang thing on?
Yeah, I did. I caught that.
You like it?
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
It's good to see because a lot of times when you see like rappers, you don't really see the full story. So to see like Ghost,
it made me appreciate them way more.
Yeah. Well, you know why I bring that up? Because in Westchester, well, I look at it kind of similar to like Staten Island. It's like kind of like a forgotten type of borough, right?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that comparison.
But it's like we're always stronger united.
Yes.
As opposed to.
I don't understand why people don't get that though.
So what's your thoughts on that? Because I see a lot of rappers in Westchester and they're talented, but nobody's really getting hurt on the main level. And I think maybe because it's so scattered and it's so divided.
Absolutely.
Like if they came together or even worked together, collaborated more, it would be a stronger push.
Absolutely.
In a united force. So how do you feel about that?
I'm all for that. Like, bro, like you could, like, I don't know if people would admit it, but people that know me, like, I'm probably one of the few that try to unite everybody. Like, that's what I do. You get what I'm saying? Because I know the benefits of it. You get what I'm saying? And then we could lay that on the table. I do a song with you, and you. I get a chance to get access to all of your audiences. Y'all get the same opportunity. Let's cut the prices. You get what I'm saying? Let's make it make sense. But people don't like doing things that make sense sometimes. It's like, and that's another thing too, because it's like, when I say Black Vanity, people will try to downplay it. But I got Oakland to come over to Black Vanity. Oakland was a star player by himself. You get what I'm saying? But he's changed his name. You get what I'm saying? So I wish people could you get what I'm saying, see those red flags and signals rather, like, yo, it makes sense. People that try to build the house instead of coming in and working on a house that's already built. Yeah. When you have that,
and it's easier too.
Yeah, it's like, why would you do that to yourself?
It's strength in numbers.
It's simple.
That's a fact. It's real territorial in Westchester. Mm-hmm. You know, you got different towns and different cities.
It's a deadly sin.
Exactly. Well, that's just my take on it. Because like I said, I was watching that and I saw like it's still not to the point where they actually come together. But obviously we know they come together. But it's like, you know, they real divided right now.
Absolutely.
And they would have never been as big as they would have been if they would just stayed by themselves. So, all right. So, can we talk about fitness? So, you're a fitness dude too.
Yeah.
So, what were you always into working out, fitness, or that's something that you just came about?
That's something my pops instilled in us from, you know, he 90s dude from Mount Vernon, so he definitely always been on that type of workout.
Like park works and all.
Yeah, big dude and all that. But yeah, so that was something he's instilled in us or whatever. No body, no money. If you working out, like, you already think different from the normal person. You get what I'm saying? Not everybody they're capable of doing it if there's no ailments involved. But mentally, it's more than just a physical thing. So yeah, been working out damn near all my life, or been like athletic and whatnot. Yeah, as of recently, before I got into this little nasty accident, I was running a mile a day for 3.5 years. So
how did that affect you mentally? Like, could you feel a difference as far as thinking clearer and clarity and all that?
That was my parallel. And I can't wait to get back to it. But that was my parallel to. That is my parallel to success. Like, how bad do you want it? Because if I could, like, I need a mental challenge every day. So it's like, if I could run every day, like, I know I could change my body and I know I could change my life. So anything I put my mind to, I'm gonna do it. So this music stuff, this car service, it's gonna happen because I know what I'm capable of.
How is it managing everything? Music, the car service, working out, only personal life. Like, how is it? How do you do all that?
It's not easy, but I feel like that's what I'm here for. As cliche as that might sound, but because I enjoy it. Like, especially like when I check things off my list and actually have an itinerary for the day, and I got to do this pickup. Oh, I still got to work out. Damn, I got the studio too. Let's do it, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather be busy than, you get what I'm saying, stagnant.
Yeah. Now, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for coming. Can you tell the people how to contact you, social media, anything else, projects that you're working on, your business website, and all that stuff? Yeah.
Okay. Shorts Vanity. Shorts like you wear. SHORTS. VANITY. That's Instagram, Twitter, whatever. We got Black Vanity Network. That's blackvanitynetwork.com is the website. You can check us out. We got all of our music up there. We actually have the Black Vanity compilation coming out November 1st, 2019, so look out for that. Yeah, White Plains, I got us.
All right, there you have it. See you guys next month. Peace.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yo, good brother.
Appreciate you, bro. Topic Show with Rashad, Bilal, executive produced by Kevin Egger.